I don't know.
We're good.
It's recording?
Yeah, it's going.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Begin.
Good afternoon, my name is Katie Sayre, and today I want to talk to you about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu started in Japan as judo, and then Carlos Gracie found it, and he brought it to Brazil, and he developed it into what it was. His brother Helio loved it, and he ran with the idea, and that's why he's known as the father of Jiu-Jitsu. Ju means gentle and Jitsu means art technique, and what makes Jiu-Jitsu a special martial art is that it uses leverage and torsion and pressure to take down your opponent. And what that means is that if your opponent is bigger and stronger, or you're not big and strong, it doesn't matter. You can take down anybody of any size. And if you watch fights, it's very clear you can win no matter what your size. So Jiu-Jitsu today, your ability is measured in belts, so how long you've been taking and what you can do is all shown in belts. This is a belt scale here. It starts with white, blue, purple, brown, black, and red. And I'm a blue belt. I've been taking for, well, it takes 2 years to get your blue belt. And the stripes in the belt they're called degrees, and it just shows where you are in that belt. So I have 4, which means I'm almost a purple. And it's basically just saying that I know what I'm doing as a blue belt, and I've had it for a little bit of time. It can take a lot of time to get your belt. It takes like 2 years to get your blue, and it can take like 20 to get your black. And so a lot of hard work and dedication go into these belts. So people who train, Ronda Rousey, she's big in MMA, but she does train Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and a lot of that's incorporated in her fights. Mackenzie Dern is a rising star in it. Chuck Norris, everyone's heard of him. And then Keanu Reeves, he's an actor, and he plays in The Matrix and John Wick. Who has seen John Wick? Has anybody seen that movie? Yeah? Well, that movie's pretty awesome. It's 80% of all the action is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and it's extremely realistic, which makes it really cool. So he's a really great actor because he really does his own fighting. So the physical aspect of Jiu-Jitsu. A typical class goes like this. You bow in, which is just showing respect to your instructors and your classmates. And then we'll do like a 15-minute warm-up of jogging and push-ups, sit-ups to get warmed up. And then we'll do 45 minutes of technique, which the instructor will show you a move and then you practice it. And then we'll do 3 to 4 techniques in one class. Then we'll do about 30 minutes of rolling or fighting, and you just apply your techniques and your partner is trying to attack you as well. So there's resistance. And then we'll bow out, again, just showing respect and ending class. So competitions are a great way that you can compare your skill to others. So you go and you compete from students from different academies, and then you can really judge how you're doing based on that. You can also win sponsorships and prize money. And then this quote here, win or learn, but never lose, is important in Jiu-Jitsu because even when you lose in the tournament, you get tapped out. Learn why you lost, and then you fix that. And so it's really the best way to get better is to compete. So submissions, I say that a lot, I guess, but what that is when you're put into a position or a hold and you can no longer continue to fight. And so to tell your partner to stop, you tap them or the max 2 times, or you can verbally say break and they'll stop. And then depending on your rank, you can attack different submissions. White belts can only do like arm bars, chokes, and wrist locks. And then purple belts can do toe holds and knee bars and things like that. These are just a few basic ones. This is a straight arm bar, and it attacks your elbow joint. This is a straight ankle lock, which is your Achilles tendon. And then the leg triangle attacks your carotis. It cuts off the blood to the brain. It feels really great. Calf slicer, they take their shin against your calf, and it's just really painful. So those are just a few. Jiu-Jitsu is excellent for your cardio. The matches can be in class about 5 minutes, but when you compete, they're at least 20 minutes. If not, like they don't have time limit, so you just keep going until somebody wins, and you win by submission. Jiu-Jitsu develops muscles. You don't have to be very strong, but when you're applying some of these techniques, to be able to move around and have that energy, you do have to have some muscle. It's awesome for self-defense. All of the moves are practical for on the street. We do wear uniforms, we wear gis, and that's not realistic as far as being attacked, but the moves are still the same, it's the same principle. It's good for stress relief. Something about just beating up on somebody feels really great when you're having a bad It is rough on your body. My knees really hurt. I have bad knees. Fingers, you can tear tendons, and then your elbows, you can get like tendinitis and stuff. But it's just mostly when people don't take care of their bodies, they're not doing the warm up or stretching. And then if you don't tap soon enough, people like have pride, they don't want to tap, then you start to run into issues. So I hope you learned something new about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's one of my favorite sports. I love it so much. It's come a long way from being judo, and it's really developed into its own thing. It's a lot of fun, whether you're doing it for self-defense, just trying to get in shape, or again, just because it's really fun. Thank you so much for your time.